All Elite Wrestling presents AEW Dynasty live from St. Louis, Missouri, April 21st, 2024. Today on the channel, we're going to give you a preview and predictions of this awesome pay-per-view. We are X2 as Nice, wrestling figure collecting, and all things wrestling. Now it's time to talk a little AEW Dynasty pay-per-view. We're going to check out all the matches and give you predictions. We're going to start at the bottom of the card. On the pre-show, we're going to get a Trios unification match as we get the AEW Trios champions versus the Ring of Honor six-man championships. Supposedly or possibly, we're getting a unification here. We get the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn, the AEW Trios, versus the Bang Bang Gang, the Ring of Honor six-man champions. My prediction in this one, this has been a very good feud. It's been a long feud between the Guns and the Acclaimed and Jay White and Billy Gunn back and forth. This feud's been going on for quite a while. I believe the Bullet Club Gold gets the win here in the pre-show and unifies those six-man championships into one six-man championship or one trios title. But I'm going to predict the Bang Bang Gang, the Bullet Club Gold, to get the win. Doesn't make much sense for the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn to win here. As we move along, we get Hook versus Chris Jericho. I'm not quite sure why this match is actually taking place. I guess it's just to put Jericho on the card. But I love Jericho. However, I love Hook as well. I'm going with the Hook here to get the win. Hook's already beaten Jericho once. It doesn't make much sense for Jericho to win unless you're wanting to do a third match. But I just don't see that there's a lot of interest in this feud. I'm going with Hook here to win and kind of end this feud. Now let's go into the championship matches. There's quite a few championship matches on this card. We're going to start out with the AEW World Tag Team Championship match, the finals of the tournament, of course, as Sting and Darby vacated the titles. We get FTR versus the Young Bucks. And we had a lot of controversy with the Young Bucks airing the footage of Punk and Jack Perry backstage at All In, making up the excuse as to why they lost to FTR at All In. And I believe Jack Perry comes out, debuts, helps the Young Bucks win, joins the Elite. I'm picking the Young Bucks here to beat FTR. International Championship, you've got Roddy Strong versus his longtime friend Kyle O'Reilly. Love Kyle O'Reilly, but I believe Roderick Strong gets the win here. Probably some outside help from the Undisputed Kingdom. Moving along, let's go to the big six-man tag. We get Edge, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe versus the House of Black. This match has a lot of star power. I'm looking forward to this match. My prediction here is I love Eddie, I love Edge and Briscoe, but it doesn't make much sense for the good guys to get the win here. I'm going with the heels. Give me the House of Black in a banger. Next, let's go back to a championship match, the Continental Championship match. This could be match of the night. Everybody's talking about Ospreay and Bryan Danielson. I'm telling you right now, keep your eye on Okada versus Pac. This is going to be an awesome matchup. Continental Championship on the line. Give me the Elite. You could see Jack Perry come out here versus the tag team match, but I believe he'll come out in the tag match. Give me, my prediction is Okada to defeat Pac. The Women's World title. Toni Storm versus Thunder Rosa. Rosa never lost the title. She had to relinquish the world title due to injuries. However, this time, I believe she loses. Toni Storm is my prediction here. They're going to keep riding the Toni Storm train for quite a while. Toni Storm will defeat Thunder Rosa. The TBS Championship. Julia Hart versus Willow Nightingale. Well, Julia, it's been a nice reign, but I believe your reign is coming to an end. I believe it's Willow time. Willow Nightingale. They're setting up Willow versus Mercedes Moné, and I believe Willow Nightingale will take the win in this one and become your new TBS champion. Now we're getting into the two big main event matches. Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon. And like I said earlier, this has match of the night potential on it. It's going to compete with Okada and Pac. It's going to be two really good matchups. My pick here is Will Ospreay. You just brought him in. Doesn't make any sense for him to lose a big pay-per-view match against Danielson. I believe Will Ospreay gets the win. I do believe this will be a really good match. Probably will be match of the night. And now let's go to the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. If you haven't heard by now, Samoa Joe defends against whose house? Swerve's house. Swerve Strickland, Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe's had a good intermediate title reign here, but I believe the belt is coming to the house. Swerve's house. Swerve Strickland is my prediction to win the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Setting up, I'm looking for Swerve Strickland and Ospreay at the big pay-per-view in London. So I think Swerve will win it here and keep it for a few months and end up losing it to Will Ospreay. But anyway, I don't want to get ahead of myself. My prediction, Swerve Strickland, your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Will we have some surprises at the pay-per-view? Hopefully so, but I hope you enjoyed this preview and predictions. If you're going to watch AEW Dynasty, hope you enjoy. Hope you have a great day. Make it a blessed day. Make it a twice as nice day.